This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even... This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? In that case... Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky. But even if we can't take any, we can still have a... Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora! It's like a dream come true! Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon smells quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia...
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Where should I start? Well, I've never been one to beat around the bush, you know. But who could have possibly guessed that the god of Geo would If it weren't for that lovely little rite of parting ceremony you put together, it would have taken me a whole lot longer to get... Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, she will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing. And there's nothing you can... The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, either way, we now come to my favorite part. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger...
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, fighting talk, I love it! This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Cowering already?
Poor timing. Run all you like. Poor timing. Passable effort.
Nice and spicy!
Celestial Voyager! Not bad.
Go, Rubber, go! Oh no! Nice and spicy!
Poor timing. A fine opportunity. You're wide open. A clear shot. Careful now.
Nice and spicy!
Run all you like. You've made some progress. Guess I should take you in. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. Something else catch your eye?
Let the show begin!
Got you. I'll crush you! No use hiding back there!
Get the wind!
You've got some skills.
Let the show begin!
All you do is run.
As a dutiful maid would.
Got you.
Let the show begin!
Crush you!
Ready, steady, go! Oh no! Go back! Go back!
Something else catch your eye? Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
This is going to cost you! You got the Gnosis ahead of me! is over. Now, don't make me take it from you.
We didn't take it! That really hurt!
Wind blade! Yeah!
Go, Rubber, go!
Wind blade!
Let the show begin! Out of the frying pan!
Yeah! The wind!
Die here.
Let the show begin! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Wind blade!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
What?
Nice and spicy! Let's dip! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Die.
Yeah! Go, Rubber, go! Steady as stone. Race you! Nice and spicy! Nice and spicy! Toast! I'll protect us! Yeah! Oh no! Ready, steady, go! Out of the frying pan, into the...
Die here.
Some you went.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, it seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance. You had no connection to the Gnosis. No matter where.
That's what we've been trying to tell you! We didn't take it!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, you already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eye. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. even if our friendship can only be shown in
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a...
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also as such, we must now...
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this. I absolutely detest working with... The truth is, the world belongs to those of us who desire to become strong. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyan's stone fort.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the GR Archon in the Archon War. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now over...
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo Archon to show its hand, but you... Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? Exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't...
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising.
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to...
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against... So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough...
We've already discussed this together, and
What? Wait, all of you were supposed to be the Guardians of Liyue?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong... For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn...
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti, we haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now. Yep.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Genshin Ballista!
The 3 Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
My work finished.
Let's move.
Nice and spicy!
Yeah.
That's it. Cook this. We've only just begun.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
I'll protect us!
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How dare I? Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Time to fulfill my duty. No slacking off.
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy! That light from your body, it's like the tiny giant cars! Wow! It's Madame Ping's shockwave! This granny's really strong!
Splash frost.
Wind blade!
I'm the right hip!
Flash free. Chill to the bone. You can't run. My work.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Gunny's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Disappear!
This isn't good.
Fulfill my work. Set. This
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak. In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Over here!
Quiet. This is it. All you got? Don't be a killjoy. Miscalculate.
Nice and quick!
Say this quickly. This isn't good.
Disappear!
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace!
It's time for a flash free. My work. The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short... It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any...
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here...
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely...
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least...
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be... Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti, even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as... But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus...
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue...
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would...
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world. But I dared not speak.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar...
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to... I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray...
Huh? Why Why does everyone look so down?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with... When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty... Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please, come visit us!
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be... The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place.
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead the
Seems like the Adepti have had a change.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contract... Fair enough.
Since we Adepti have consensus, but how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart?
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision...
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was of... Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and... Child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rexla, but we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that... Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less right of parting that we're